Straight up for Claw on this Thursday afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the Valley Variety producer, Jack Bartlett. Come on, Jack.
Let's go! Yeah!
Yeah! Co-host Ben Yates. Ben, let me hear you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. My name's Jacob Jones. Good afternoon.
I think we have a contender for the best promo of all time.
Oh, that was so good. This before. Oh, that was so good. Nothing like hearing Jake Brown singing at the beginning of a show to really get you pumped up for your Thursday, huh?
I think we need a Varieties Awards category, and hear me out, boys, for best promo of the year. We have our own promos, right?
At this
so we might
point,
as well.
It's got to be.
And this is a contender, I think.
I just want to say that the crescendo at the very end,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I'm gonna play that part just so everybody understands what I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about. Please go ahead.
It's like right here, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Right there.
Fire!
Oh.
It's a good riff. He really nailed it. I think the Jonas Brothers need to consider fan experience. That fan experience is very much the same hype as Taylor Swift, apparently, in Jake Brown's eyes.
Yeah. I think this is a poll question.
Okay.
Should they add the fifth Jonas brother?
No, you
Jake
see,
Brown?
I think we kind of covered that last week, Jack. So I don't need to answer that question because the answer will be unanimously 100%. So I want to talk about, though, what we've all witnessed this last Sunday. The NFL started. With our fantasy football teams, we were all crying and screaming and throwing things against the walls. Our TVs are damaged. Our souls are crushed.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
TV damage, is that why you stole the Prime thing?
Yeah,
okay.
I stole Jacob Jones' Prime television.
It's okay, it has Red Zone on it. I mean,
It had Red Zone, I
I'd
did
steal
not,
it too.
and I needed to complain at Tyler Algier for being on my bench and scoring 24 fantasy points.
Yeah.
I lost that day.
Tough
By
day
1 point.
Tough day to have anyone Bengals on your fantasy team.
Yeah, what happened with the Bengals, guys? What's Joe Shiesty not Shiestin'?
He's Joe Cold right now.
Joey Cold?
Joey Cold.
Yeah. I mean, Jamar Chase.
The
he didn't do a lot,
$349 million man.
If a defense is doing more points than an actual player, something's wrong.
Unless
Right.
that team is the Niners.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
The-
was
Oh,
in the
Cowboys,
top 3.
yeah. No, it is.
Cowboys defense was in the top 3 of fantasy players. this
Fantastic
week.
game by the
Actually,
America's
Cowboys
team.
wasn't just top 3; they were number 2, behind Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
Tyreek Hill was the highest scorer of the
Okay.
fantasy football this last week,
Right.
and Cowboys defense was number 2, right behind him.
I just gotta say, I feel really bad for Jeffrey because I had both of those players on
Did
my
you
team.
really?
Yeah, I beat him 154 to 103 or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah, no, it was a bad game.
Well, Jeffrey might feel bad right now, but I'm betting he's feeling good about Aaron Rodgers, which is just sick, in my opinion. It's sick and twisted what Green Bay Packers fans are doing with the loss of Aaron Rodgers for the season for the New York Jets.
Yeah, it is a tough scene.
Sick and twisted.
What, 34 seconds of play?
75.
75,
To be exact.
okay.
Yeah. Is that right, Jack? It was 75 seconds
75 seconds, yeah.
at
Okay.
4 plays of Aaron Rodgers this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was
That's great.
definitely not great for the Jets.
no. And the Jets, I remember the Jets were losing in this game for a while after that Aaron Rodgers injury with Zach Wilson as their quarterback once again, which Jets fans really love to see. I know. They love to see Zach Wilson
Yes, Zach Wilson comeback
out
year.
there.
Let's go.
Zach Wilson did
Come
not
on.
play particularly well.
Come on.
And I remember there being a Jets fan giving the bird to the camera during the game.
Oh my God, Peyton's commentary.
Peyton Manning's commentary was, the Manning cast had not seen a bigger high than that. Actually, I'm just now, big turn of events. I'm just trying to transition here. Haley's on the show.
Yes. So, announcement, the cameras are working. She has an announcement for all the Valley Variety fans of where to catch the Valley Variety. So come on up.
Oh, here we go. Haley Estabrook.
So, fans of the show.
Hey, fans.
Hey, fans. So, there is only one way to make sure that you are listening to Valley Variety right. You have to listen to it live. You gotta listen to it live. Make sure that you're listening at 4 o'clock every Thursday.
Yeah.
Then you have to go make sure that you listen to it on Spotify. Then after that, you make sure to check all of the story posts on their Instagram, the Valley Variety. Make sure that you are doing the poll questions. Then the next day when it's uploaded, you go on YouTube and then you watch it on YouTube. And that's the only way to do it right. And if you're not doing it that way, you are not a fan of Valley Variety.
Oh, come on. Yeah. All right. Woo. My number one in-game host. That's what I'm talking about.
The in-game host of your Arizona State.
That's right. The face of Mountain America Stadium.
Sideline who?
Oh!
Alright, so what were we saying? Let's get out of Jack Bartlett. Hey,
slander. Or maybe a little slander.
If you want to talk about slander, we can go into the Bills owner Terry Pagula right now if you want to. That's slander.
You want to keep talking fantasy, or?
Oh, we can.
What's left in
How much fantasy do we have left?
Who else broke our hearts on?
Lamar.
Oh!
Lamar Jackson scored nothing.
Yeah.
For me. I can pull up. Let's pull up our fantasy teams, boys.
Oh, right? I don't.
You won, Jack, and I lost a game in the Austin Scott League. Actually, let's refer to the scoop, which we're all in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had Lamar, Tony Pollard, James Cook, DK Metcalf, Devonta Smith, Travis Kelce, who did not play, Jacoby Myers, who was on my bench and scored a lot of points, Amari Cooper, Cam Akers, Bills defense, and Carlson is my kicker.
There you go.
Yeah. I lost this week.
I had Justin Herbert, who did serviceable. Joe Mixon, a Bengal, not a.
He was terrible.
Yeah, 10.3 points.
Yeah.
Not doing the job. Miles Sanders, Jamar Chase, another Bengal. Not a great choice.
You have both Bengals?
Yeah, I have multiple Bengals. Not to mention Evan McPherson.
You have the kicker, you have the wide receiver and the running back.
To be fair, the only Bengal who scored a point was on my fantasy team.
You know what? Fair.
CeeDee Lamb, Darren Waller, Mike Williams for the Chargers, and then the Niners defense. So
Did you win this week?
I did not.
Who did you lose to?
I lost to the other Jake in this scoop.
We have two Jakes.
We do have two Jakes. Yes.
How was that? I don't even know what we're talking about now. How do we have two Jakes in this thing?
We have a Jake something and then Jake Brown, of course. So
what? Jake
we have
Sloan.
another Jake. What's that?
Jake Sloan.
Jake Sloan. Yes, I lost to the Jake Sloan.
Oh, okay, very good.
His team name's pretty funny. Ridley's Bookie.
Can we even comment on that? I mean, we are of legal betting age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
So I do not condone betting.
Good for Calvin Ridley.
But if DraftKings wants to sponsor us, then
Ching.
Yeah. Who am I to
DraftKings
oppose?
Network, hit us up.
Or other sportsbook, Caesars. You can catch the Caesars Sportsbook at Chase Field if you want to catch it for a D-backs game.
That's
and a meal.
That's an advertisement.
Yes, at the Guy Fieri Bar and Kitchen outside Chase Field.
It's just an advertisement. We're not getting paid for saying that.
Well, maybe if I say it enough, they'll pay me.
Okay, well, that's a good point, actually. Well, let's put that on the poll. If you say it enough, will they pay you?
Or
yes
just
or no?
Or just like a free meal voucher.
If you say enough, will they pay you? You can check out the Valley Variety polls, as Haley Estabrook was saying just moments ago.
She looks in the corner very disappointed.
Yeah, If we had a Haley cam for this.
Oh, we probably need one. I think she's disappointed in my life choices today.
You say it enough. Will you get paid for it eventually? Yes or no? You'll find that at the Valley Variety on Instagram @_Valley Variety on Twitter. It's not X. It's Twitter. So anyway, what were we saying before? Oh, more sponsorships jokes or?
What else do we have? Dr. K, catch it in the Kroger aisle, the best soda.
Dr. K. Oh, yeah, because they're cheap, right?
The Kroger soda.
They're the same.
They are the same.
They're the same.
$1 for one of those big liters.
Yeah.
It's a steal, absolute steal.
Yeah, I was telling you, we're paying when we pay for Dr. Pepper. We're basically just paying for the name and the brand.
Yes.
We're not paying for the drink at that point. Because if I were to pay for the drink, I'd get the Dr. K.
Yes.
And I find it wildly disappointing that it's like a $3 drop off just because of the brand name. And I know it's Kroger brand, that does add into it, but it tastes
the exact same,
if not better.
I'm a big believer in the Kroger or off-brand products. That's why I also got RC Cola.
Yeah, see, RC Cola I just could never stand by because Coca-Cola is better, but it is cheaper. I'll give you that. RC Cola is cheaper, and I support it for being as cheap as it is. And now I go to restaurants and I see RC Cola and Dr. K, and I'm like, wow, you're that cheap?
Hey,
Good to know.
You're one of us.
That's true. They are one of us.
That's how you know it's actual food they're selling. They're selling, what's that, Jack?
One of us.
One of us. One of us.
Hey, no disrespect in paying for that stuff. You're in college.
Yeah, yeah.
The fact that you can pay for soda in general in college is a minor miracle.
Very fair point. I can't even get my
That's why I sneak into the all-you-can-eat seats.
You're just going to announce that on air?
I don't need the D-backs to sponsor me. I just need Caesar Sportsbook to sponsor me. They've taken enough from me.
Are you saying that you're going to tell the story of how you get into Diamondbacks?
Oh, yeah. I Photoshop tickets that there are empty seats and go eat free food.
Okay.
You've stolen enough from me.
So let's just be clear. We're putting this on live radio. You are a master criminal.
Oh, they don't lose any money off the $2 hot dogs they serve me.
Okay. I'm just trying
stale popcorn.
I'm just trying to set the tone here because we do have a lot to get to.
Sure.
However, you're wanting to talk about your massive plays of manipulation and schemery and quite often tomfoolery in the chase field.
I don't even know what that word means, but yes.
Tomfoolery?
Oh, I know that word means.
Schemery? Scheming.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Schemery, because I tried it.
Yeah. It sounded made up.
Haley's face and reaction is just too great. Jack can't even see her right now.
No, I'm peeking over. I can see.
The Haley cam coming next week. God forbid this happen next week, right, Jack?
How's that gonna work? Like, is it one corner me and then the other corner is Haley?
No, I mean
like the screen.
Oh, so you want Haley in that studio?
No. I'm saying for.
No, I mean next week Adair's gonna be here, so I don't know how we're gonna. Should we have a Haley cam during the Adair episode? Is that
no?
What we're really
I'm just saying in the future, hypothetically.
Oh, we have Jacob Jones' mom.
Like, are we gonna have like a Haley cam in the left bottom corner, and then the Bartlett box is in the right bottom corner?
Oh yeah, or two boxes on top of each other. Honestly.
Oh, we stack them.
Trouble, Mom.
Yeah, I think Jacob's mom is texting him about what he's been doing at Chase Field right now, and she doesn't seem to be happy about it.
Mom, I paid for those seats.
Haley's exploding in laughter.
Oh, what?
Oh,
the play-by-play on this is amazing.
That could get you in trouble. Can I read the text out loud?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay. Don't talk about that on air. Jacob, baby, move on. That could get you in trouble. Really, mijo? No. Ben, no. Sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm in trouble too. Look at where I've gotten. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on from this before Jacob becomes a famed criminal in the Phoenix, Arizona area, please.
Go Snakes.
The Team USA. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and several other superstars are building the next team that will go to the Paris Olympics. And after this disappointing year that we saw in the FIBA basketball tournament, It was really upsetting to see them not even place a medal.
Mm-hmm.
So any thoughts on how the Redeem Team Part 2 will go?
It's another example of how Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson just cannot lead a team to a championship.
How?
That's why you gotta bring in the big guns, man.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to say that.
You just did.
Yeah, I know.
You're the biggest Suns fan we have in here.
Hey, you know what? For the greater good.
For the greater good?
For the greater good. You know, bring in LeBron, bring in Steph. I want another documentary.
Yeah, honestly.
A decade later.
It's kind of a nice...
About this Redeem team.
It would be a good one.
With
it
Book
would have
and LeBron and all those fellas.
All those fellas. Yeah, Booker, Anthony Davis would also be on this team, probably starting center with him being the highest ranked American-born center in the league, with Jokic and Joel Embiid being foreign players.
Mm-hmm.
Karl Anthony Towns is also Dominican Republican, so he would not play Team USA.
Gotcha.
It would be,
What about KD?
Kevin Durant is not playing center. I will fight you on that.
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying on the team.
Oh.
He'd probably be small forward, if not power forward.
Well, yeah. I was talking about centers, though, Jack.
Right.
So what is your point?
I don't know.
What are you arguing with me for?
I wasn't. I don't know.
What's your point?
We're making Jack confused.
What's your point?
My point is, I don't have one. I don't have one.
You'll get to sound like me on my show. What's going on?
What's your point? I just want to know what your point is.
That was my point. I just wanted to say KD.
So you're just a KD
Just to say his name?
Well, he's on Team USA, I would presume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's going to
I was
play?
moving up the list. I said KD at the start of this whole thing.
All right. I didn't hear that.
I said LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry are going to be on Team USA next year.
I heard Book. I didn't hear KD. That's on me. That's on me.
Because we said his full name and not just KD?
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why. I probably said KD.
Saying Kevin Durant is such a formal name.
I'm so sorry.
It's like
My
saying his full
apologies.
government name. Might as well say his middle name at that point.
My apologies. Yeah. But the NBA, I mean, that's a pretty big thing. Jimmy Butler is probably even considered to not even make this team. I saw ESPN put out a really strange prediction of who would be on the team, and I kind of want to find it just to go over it with you guys. So give me a moment to find that.
How many Kentucky players would be on this team? Was that
2?
2? Just 2?
Well, Shea. No, Shea's Canadian.
Canada again, man.
And Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo are contenders, I'd say. Julius Randle is another contender. No, I don't know. It could be any number of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really bad list. They probably deleted it out of shame. But they had they had Anthony Edwards off the team. They had Jimmy Butler off the team, Drew Holiday off the team. It didn't make a lot of sense, all the All-Stars that they were leaving off, to replace them with Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton again, and Mikal Bridges. Yeah, Mikal Bridges basically over Jimmy Butler on the team.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, it was a terrible list, and I'm trying to find it, but I think they deleted it in shame. So, forgive me, I cannot find it.
You know what? No, really forgive them. But shame on them, man.
Yeah. No, it was bad. I really want to pull it up.
Stick to your post. Don't delete it.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then, oh God, sorry, there was another one. What are we doing?
Oh no, I was complaining about deleting the post. It's a crying shame.
Jonesman on deleting posts.
No.
Okay.
No, I can't do that.
I wanted to introduce a new thing that we're doing here on Valley Variety, because we'll see if we have any predictions right now. This is going to be the prediction board. We have a big white board right here. We're gonna put yes, thank you, Jones, for insinuating that Jack needs to do extra work now, which he's
I did not insinuate.
I'm literally trying to press the button. It's not.
I did not insinuate anything. Jack, do your thing.
I'm sitting here clicking, and the fanfare is
Jack,
just.
I'm proud of you. That's what I'm saying. I'm proud of you.
So we're gonna have basically like inside the NBA, they have a prediction board where throughout the year they make very bold and probably terrible predictions that usually don't check out. And I think we're full of terrible ideas, so I thought I would, mark them down and put them on a board.
I love that.
Anyone have something right now? And I do mean, Jack Bartlett, do you have something? Because you're full of the worst ideas of the show.
Do I have a hot take or like a prediction?
Yeah.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes throws for 6,000 yards.
Patrick Mahomes throws for 6,000 yards by the end of the year?
Yeah.
Or in one game? Because I'm confused on your love for him.
Come on. I'm a Patty supporter and a Chiefs fan, but like I'm not that dumb.
Okay.
Come on, a full season.
Jones, you're pulling out a little card right now.
Yeah, I'll write my own. I have a few ideas.
Oh, okay. Well, would you like to announce them?
I would. I have the Detroit Lions making the divisional round.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Do we have a fanfare for that one?
What's that?
Do we have a fanfare for that one? No.
Your internet is broken.
Great. Thanks, AC Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Haley's face, man. We really need this Haley cam.
You okay over there?
I'm good.
I can make a Niners take for you.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Here you go. Here's your pen.
Yeah.
I think that's a terrible take.
Lions make divisional trucks.
So we do have green for Jack. We have pink for me, and then orange for Jacob Jones. This is not great. It's already off to a terrible start, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, great start, boys, and I look forward to see how many more we can put on this board.
I apologize.
Wow, that's not the fanfare. Lions make the divisional round.
Yeah, come
on.
Right
there it is on the camera.
That's also not it.
What are these Mario Kart sound effects that you're
I clicked on fanfare and it just don't like me, I guess.
Okay.
All right, Ben. What's your hot take?
Do I need one right now? I mean, I can come up with one.
Sure. We all have one. We both have one on the board.
Yeah, we can all start with one out here.
Doesn't have to be big. Just a little something.
I kind of want to do football related since we're here.
Sure.
So I think the Saints defense will end up as the best defense in the NFL by the end of the season.
Oh, okay.
Is that hot or?
Yeah, I mean.
It is?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Why the Saints defense?
They're playing nobody this year. Name me a top 5 quarterback they're playing this year.
I don't know their schedule off the top of my head.
Let's go look at their schedule.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up their schedule. The New Orleans Saints. All right. They've already played the Titans,
Mm-hmm.
the Panthers.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Good start.
Good start.
Packers.
Yeah. Good
Bucks.
start.
Hey, don't sleep on Baker Mayfield. The Patriots.
Yeah. Keep going.
The Texans.
Yes.
The Jaguars.
Okay, that's one.
Jags could be Trevor Lawrence.
Pretty good.
Colts.
Yeah. No.
Bears. Vikings. Vikings could be a good one.
Vikings can be a good one. Yeah.
Falcons, possibly. Lions. Panthers again. Giants, Rams, Bucks, and Falcons again. Okay.
They're playing no one. Now you like my take, don't you?
I don't. I don't agree with it, but I see where you're coming from.
Okay.
I still think like a team like the Niners that have like all that size and stuff will probably still get it.
No. I saw him.
Saw who?
I saw William Jake Brown outside the studio.
He's preparing for his freshman show. What's it called? Open Jam?
Open mic.
Oh, open mic.
Traffic Jam is a different show.
Love Blaze Radio.
No. I got nothing. No. No. Moving on once again. You know what? Let's talk about Pagula. I'm tired of skipping over him. Terry Pagula is officially a terrible person. Do we have a fanfare for that one, or?
The internet is broken.
What do you mean? It's just not on the internet?
Yeah, it won't connect. I don't think. I can retry.
Just go to ASU guest.
All right.
ASU guest.
I'm connected.
Wi-Fi. ASU Wi-Fi is probably top 5 worst Wi-Fi.
That's got to be a list.
Top 5 worst Wi-Fi I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
Fusion is number 2. sure.
Fusion was awful. Fusion's the reason I didn't take a 7:30 class. Because I went out on one day.
Mountain America Stadium is number 3. There we go. There we go. I'm going in reverse order, so I'm sorry. I don't know. I've been out in the middle of nowhere before. Worst Wi-Fi.
I just call out the Copper Queen Hotel in Bisbee, Arizona. Awful Wi-Fi.
Honestly, Footprint Center is pretty bad too.
It is pretty bad. It's Chase Field's Wi-Fi sucks too.
Yeah, Chase Fields is really bad. Chase Field. Why is Wi-Fi terrible in stadiums? Is it because everyone's on their phones instead of watching the game?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Why are they on their phones instead of watching the game? Can we talk about that?
Because millennials.
There's just so many people in one area.
You know what my problem is? It's people that record events that are already being recorded. Like if you're recording a whole game on your phone, you know that's gonna be on your It's gonna be on your DVD later, right?
Like recording them like at the game, like being
recording. You can record it onto your DVR, or you can record it on your phone. But why are you doing it? Why are you doing both?
Because maybe people want the experience of I was at this game when this big thing happened.
Yeah, but like
just filming a play for no reason. Yeah, but
that's what I recorded Anthony Davis up close because I was a few rows away from courtside.
Oh, don't be hating.
But that's Anthony Davis. It's my favorite player.
What's number 1?
Jackie's hating.
What's number 1 on the pet peeves list?
Number 1.
We hate haters, man.
We hate haters. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying I don't want to see phones out during a game anymore. You know what? I had to watch Disneyland fireworks through someone's phone, and I can't stand that. I can't stand it.
I would say that's different.
I can't stand it. I can't. Why are you recording it? It's on YouTube.
Well, yeah, no, why are you recording a fireworks show in the first place?
Exactly. I don't get I swear, this is a Disneyland thing that I've had. Hey, Jones.
I recorded the fireworks show he was at.
So, I'm just saying, I have a little bit of beef with people recording fireworks because I get it's a tourist thing, first time.
Oh, not again.
Answer the phone.
Oh man.
Did it stop?
It stopped raining.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
I love it when the phone rings. I get so excited.
Should I just
just pick it up and see if it, something's there. I'm intrigued.
Hello.
I'm extremely interested in this now. Jack Bartlett's going for the phone. The last time this happened, I was on the phone.
Hello.
And it was some sales call. I'm like, no one there, Jack?
There ain't nobody on the lines.
That's unfortunate.
Oh man.
I really want to talk about. You know what? That could have been Caesar's. Trying to get back to you, Jones.
That could have been. Just call my cell, please.
No, they need to get direct contact with you, through the studio.
I understand.
Where were we? Terry Pagula?
Yes.
Okay, we keep tiptoeing around him. So he made a few remarks a long time ago, apparently, and they're coming out about now. All of them very racist comments. I can indeed say them on Blaze Radio because they're not totally derogatory with any slurs, which is better than most NFL owners we have experienced. But it doesn't make this any better. Especially when there's multiple. This is a report of multiple owners saying racial sentences that are against black people in football. So I don't understand being an owner spending all that money if you're going to speak derogatorily towards the people that you're putting money in. I don't get that. I don't think I ever will. And there's one quote here that just, I don't know, it makes no sense. This is one of the quotes that Pagula said over a Zoom call to NFL media. And this is it. If the black players don't like it here, they should go back to Africa and see how bad it is. I don't get it. Like, why do you have the audacity in the first place to think that's okay to say? Secondly, to say that in front of media. And thirdly, to be a part of an NFL franchise and say that.
Was that said to what are you talking about? Was that said to the reporters?
The reporter who was not on told Trotter and approximately 40 other NFL media coworkers that during a Zoom call that Pegula said if the black players don't like it here, they should go back to Africa and see how bad it is. So over a Zoom call with a reporter.
Oh, I wasn't aware that it was on a Zoom call. I thought it was a private I didn't realize it was.
It was probably. It seems like a private conversation with a reporter over a Zoom call.
But still, that's even. If it wasn't bad enough, that's even.
See, it's bad. It's also stupid.
Yeah,
It's very stupid. And I don't want to paint it any other way. This is not a very smart fella, and he's not a very nice guy. For saying or thinking any of this is okay. The lawsuit that in question also mentions Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, who allegedly told Trotter, this is the journalist that's been putting this all together, in 2020, if blacks feel some kind of way, they should buy their own team and hire who they want to hire. So obviously, it's been a trend of how NFL players feel against the ownership.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would be against the ownership too, if I were spoken about this way.
Yeah, no, if they were, I'm putting a product on the field for you, and like I'm the reason you make money in the first place.
Right. Well, and the owners, that's the thing. They've had money before they had the NFL franchise. Most of these owners.
Well, sure.
But and it might not be their main source of income, but it's certainly an NFL franchise that does give you another new source of income as a billionaire.
You don't sell tickets without players.
Right. And these players do demand respect, and when they are not given any, they should rightfully complain. Now the owners, you can say what you want about your NFL players and even talk to them reasonably, but to racially discriminate your language against them is entirely different.
Yeah, it's just because you pay someone doesn't mean you get to talk any certain way about them. Just because you pay their contracted income or whatever doesn't mean, I can say whatever I want about you because I pay you money.
Right. Right. It's just because you're on that side of the paycheck. Right? If I were to pay Jack Bartlett right now, I wouldn't say anything that bad, right, Jack? I wouldn't say that bad things about you.
I mean, I would hope.
Okay. All right.
Should we just release some grievances on Jack right now?
Whoa.
Jack, that first episode with you, dog. Okay.
I mean, we threw him in the fire, though.
Yeah. Well, you should have seen my first episode with Up on Deck last night as the producer. It was bad.
Yeah, that's a poll question right there.
What's that?
Who had the worst producing debut, Ben Yates or me?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'll put it up there.
I mean, did you get the sound effects on it? Because I mean, Jack got them on. It just took a little while.
I didn't even play through the laptop. I put my laptop up to the microphone.
Oh, okay.
That's right, because the aux wasn't working for you.
Yeah.
Do you know how it works now, Ben?
Dude, that's the thing. I know how it was supposed to work this entire time, and it didn't work for me yesterday because instead of aux, it said laptop.
Mm.
So I don't know what changed in the last 24 hours, Jack, but that's what it was before.
Because somebody messed with it. That's
great.
why.
Awesome.
Because I'm seeing what you're seeing now.
It says aux right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
but
it was
if you
laptop before and it wasn't producing any volume.
If you press the top where it says mic 1, mic 2, and then aux
right.
in.
I saw iPhones and I almost did that. I was like, no, I'm not going to touch this because that would be inappropriate of me to mess up Blaze Radio's devices.
Sure.
So whoever did that, I hate you.
Well,
you have ruined Up on Deck, and it was not my fault.
They shall be banished from
the
Bill Austin studio.
Yeah. Let's put out a protest. Whoever that is.
Yeah,
don't know their name.
To kick them out.
Jones, you don't seem to be in a writing mode with us.
I need usually some time to warm up before I riot.
Oh, warm up.
Yeah, do some stretches, some calisthenics.
Oh, very good, very good. You don't want to be like...
Maybe some yoga.
You don't want to be
riot
cramping.
and then start cramping.
Right,
Exactly.
yeah.
Worst thing you can do is riot and then cramp up and then they'll have to go home.
So banana before the run?
Banana, an orange, an apple, whatever suits your fancy.
Sure, okay. So all of these things...
any fruit will do.
Anything before a riot, yeah. Gotcha. Why fruit?
Well, fruit has vitamins.
Yeah, fruit has vitamins, yeah.
And they're good for you, and they prevent cramps.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So does water.
Water's good. So our pre-riot rituals should include water, orange slices, and bananas, and some yoga stretches, correct? And some Pilates.
Well, sure, and maybe add in a granola bar in there. But
oh yeah, granola bar, Jack. Sure. I do love granola bars. Yeah.
Granola bars, they're good.
Yeah, you got. What's your favorite one?
What's my favorite granola
Your favorite
bar?
granola bar? I'm really intrigued.
Gosh.
Yeah.
The chocolate chip is hard to pass
Oh
up.
yeah, chocolate chip's a classic chocolate chip.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
I recently came across the cookies and cream granola
That's a
bar.
good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a very.
I like
good
the chocolate peanut butter chip.
I'm
that
not a
one's
huge
solid.
fan of that one.
I like a little peanut butter with my chocolate.
I like it, but the chocolate chip by itself is better.
Yeah, that's okay. No, I respect that.
Hot take, I was a fan of the oatmeal raisin granola bars.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, no.
I didn't. I liked them.
I don't like the Nutri-Grain bars anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh,
the
yeah.
Bar. We have a whole box of them, and I really.
I'm a big fan of the strawberry ones. Any other flavor?
I'm able to eat one, maybe a week.
You can't have more than one at a time, though.
Yeah, I used to do like maybe 3 a day in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably ate 4 at one point.
Oh, sure.
Because they were so good in elementary school. But now it's just like I have one. It's like wow, this was a lot of sugar I did not really need at that time.
Big Yoplait yogurt guy.
Oh, Yoplait yogurt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Is this? Are we still talking about pre-riot ideas?
Oh gosh, what? Yeah.
Oh.
You need yogurt before a riot too.
That's a great idea.
We should go. We should do a riot now.
You know what? I kind of.
Now I kind of want to riot.
Speaking about eating things, we enjoyed a little snack before the show. Jones, you didn't even have it yet, but Jack Bartlett and I were incredibly impressed by the craft that we were given in front of us.
Yeah, shout out the greatest fan / supporter on the planet, Haley Estabrook.
Yeah, Haley Estabrook, chef.
Always making bomb
Come
food,
on.
but like.
No,
this
he's roping her in like a cartoon with the cane.
There we go.
This may have to be top 3 foods.
Top 3 foods.
Top 3 foods.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Haley, would you like to explain some of the foods that you have made for us before? Maybe we make a top 5 list each of Haley Estabrook foods.
Oh, I could go on and on.
Jambalaya, that's a good one.
Jambalaya, yeah.
That's a good one.
Cookie, caramel, chocolate bars.
Yeah. You don't have a name for those?
I don't
Because
know.
I kept
don't have
calling
a
them
name for them.
I was like the Haley special. I don't know.
I think it's just like I'll make those next week. Oh.
Really? Promise?
Yeah.
Jack, that's like number 1.
You can give your special guest one. I'll make her one.
There you go.
She might like that.
I know. Maybe she'll come back on.
I'll have to email and be like food recommendations.
Cookies, got a treat recommendations. We got a girl. What else do I make? I don't know. Food.
Oh, I could go on and on about.
He's got
you
Jones
Shrimp
likes
pasta.
the pasta.
Shrimp
Yeah.
pasta.
That's
That's
a good
a
one.
classic.
Yeah, Haley's top 5 list. She made a birthday cake for Jones that I was confused with bake shop quality cake. I actually asked like, hey, where'd Haley buy this from? Because it's not from Walmart. It's obviously from like a nice cake shop, and I was told and reminded because I knew Haley said that she was making a cake, but I looked at the cake and still thought there's no way that she made this. It was too extravagant for anyone in college to have been making this in a dorm type setting.
It was.
in a dorm.
Well, that was an apartment at the time, but still.
No, it was fantastic. It was. I had the best birthday I've ever had. So thanks a lot.
It made me believe that she has a kitchen hidden somewhere that she's working in. That's a lot higher quality than just an oven and a microwave in some apartment in North Phoenix. It makes 0 sense to me how that came out of your kitchen, but it was very impressive all the same. And that's number 2 on my list.
Yeah.
Right behind the whatever cookie chocolate caramel thing that we
Yeah.
can't name yet. There needs to be a name for that because it's just too. Is it too good to not have a name?
I feel like the Haley Special is a good name for it.
Yeah, I think there are things in this world that are just too good that cannot be named. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They don't like I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Hang on. I don't know, like a potato chip. You know, like you don't say Lay's, you just say potato chip. You know what I mean?
No.
No. Okay, I was trying to drag that out a lot longer than I really should.
What do you mean you don't say Lay's? Like, just say potato chip?
Yeah, if I'm ordering chips, I'm going to say give me a bag of chips, but I'm not gonna,
Oh, sure. You don't say the brand. It's not like.
Right. I mean, if I want
Give me
the
a bag of
brand
Lay's.
specific, give me some
Give me some
Doritos.
Lay's.
But if I say potato chip, I fully expect you to give me the Lay's potato chips.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, if I say I want Ruffles, that's Ruffles. If I say potato chips, I need you to go get those Lay's plain potato chips.
Sure. I think that's standard.
Or a Kleenex. It doesn't have to be the Kleenex brand. Just give me some tissues.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's a good point. Any comments on that, Jack?
I agree.
He's not paying attention.
Thanks, Jack.
I was
How
half
the Royals
listening.
doing? What's the score? What inning were you in?
Let me look.
Now you can.
He's not paying attention.
I was just kind of on Instagram, if I'm being honest.
Wow, the producer is off hours right now during the hours.
Actually, the Royals didn't play today.
The others do not play today?
No.
Well, that's a bummer.
Jack, do you want to discuss what we discovered on Up on Deck last night?
What do you mean?
The connections that I was making.
Yeah. Those are... Whoa. We made those today, all right?
Okay,
These new ones.
Well, let's talk about the idea of what Up on Deck does. Up on Deck is the minor league baseball show that Jack Bartlett is a co-host of with Jeffrey Hinkle, Jake Brown, and now Tyler Wargo.
Yeah.
I just got named as producer for it yesterday. So
round of applause.
Thank you. I was terrible. What happens every week on Up on Deck is they try and make connections from one baseball player to another.
We call it the 6 degrees of minor leagues.
Right, and they do a really fun job of trying to connect, one player from like eras ago to someone else that's playing in a different time. Like they do really fun things that connect players through teammates that they've played with before.
Yeah.
And so I thought, as a new addition to the show, I would throw basketball in there and make this funny, because Michael Jordan, of course, played baseball for a minute. So I thought I would connect someone in baseball that's very well known to LeBron James.
And it worked.
And
it keeps working.
Because we keep going down this rabbit hole to the point where I connected, what was the first one? Frank
Thomas.
Frank Thomas. I connected Frank Thomas to LeBron James at first. You may know him, White Sox player. And then we then connected Frank Thomas all the way to Aaron Judge, current day player, Aaron Judge. So in ways, you can connect Aaron Judge back to LeBron James.
Yeah.
LeBron James' connections, by the way, to Michael Jordan are Michael Jordan to Dennis Rodman to David Robinson to Tim Duncan to Kawhi Leonard to Danny Green back to LeBron James.
Yeah.
So that's a quick little summary of it. But you can connect LeBron James to Aaron Judge, and that was shocking to me. But you can also use LeBron to connect Shaquille O'Neal, because they played together, to Kobe Bryant, to Steve Nash. Steve Nash, who then played in his neighborhood. His neighbor was a professional NHL player. They played as kids.
They played soccer together as kids, though.
Right. They played on a youth league soccer team together as kids, and then that hockey player, what's his name again?
Russ Courtnall.
Okay, and he played with Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
so Wayne Gretzky's now connected to LeBron James and this and Aaron Judge.
Yeah. And then we have the big long one of Babe Ruth connected to LeBron James.
We then connected Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig to LeBron James from that point on.
Okay.
And through Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway, you can then loop back around to Magic and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
So, and then from that point, you can also take a little detour to Julius Erving and Bill Russell. So what we've discovered is that it's a small world after all.
That's really cool.
I hate you. I thought this was going to be a fun little idea. You would have liked it. It's baseball. It's basketball. No, Jones would have liked it. And then he just poops on it like, oh yeah, that's really great. Get out of here. No, go sit in the corner with Haley. I can do the show for the rest of the day. No, I'm done. I'm done, Jack. He didn't like it. He didn't like it.
I think it's cool.
Liar.
I love the
You were
idea.
looking opposite side with
pants
Haley
on
this entire.
fire.
Yeah, thank you. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You were looking to the side of Haley, just like, this is so not interesting at all. I don't like this.
Do you want me to give you the full Babe Ruth to LeBron connection?
No, he doesn't care.
Sure, let's hear it.
No, you're lying. You don't
So-
care.
No, I want to hear it. I want to listen to Jack.
So Babe Ruth played with Lou Gehrig.
Jack is talking.
Lou Gehrig played with Charlie Devins. Charlie Devins played with Don Hefner. He played with Hal Newhouser, who played with Bob Miller. Miller played with Ed Kranepool. He then played with Neil Allen. Allen played with Carlton Fisk. He played with Frank Thomas. Thomas played with some guy named Bill.
No, that was Matt.
Some guy named Bill.
Matt
Whatever he's saying.
Oh.
Matt. Some guy named Matt.
Pettori.
Okay.
Matt Pettori.
Gotcha.
And
Bertotti.
Bettatori.
Bettatori.
Yeah.
Bertotti. That's his name.
Yeah, but what
Bertotti.
Ben just said, Matt.
Got it.
He then played with MJ. MJ played with Dennis Rodman, who then played with David Robinson, who then played with Tim Duncan, who then played with Kawhi Leonard, who played with Danny Green, who then found himself on the LA Lakers with none other than LeBron James.
So that's a 140-year difference or something
Yeah.
Yeah.
between two different
Babe Ruth
leagues.
was born in like the 1800s.
I like how MJ's in the middle of this because the one guy who played baseball and basketball are all in the middle of this.
But we also connected hockey to this with Wayne Gretzky.
That's crazy. Imagine I could do
Now he's interested. What did you say that was different than me?
the guy named Bill.
Oh.
When you said guy named Bill, I had to kind of knew who he was.
The guy named Bill, like I just said that his name was Matt.
A guy named Bill, a guy named Bat. I can't speak. I
Who's
can't
the guy
speak.
named Bat?
I actually don't know myself.
Oh, okay. You just put it out there.
I did. I did. I combined Bill and Matt, and it makes Bat.
It does.
Ain't that funny?
Jack says the darndest things.
You know what we could do, since it was a minor league team that Jordan played on? I'm certain,
There's gotta be.
we can connect it to current day minor league teams, right?
Yeah, probably.
And with that, independent teams, right, Jack?
Oh no.
And
We're not doing this, right?
Independent baseball leagues.
independent baseball leagues.
As in the American Association of Professional Baseball.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Right.
As in.
SF.
As in a bird team.
Hey, did you know that guys know that Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner announced that they're returning to the Phoenix Mercury next season?
I heard that on Ben Yates' Twitter.
Oh yeah, who announced that?
Benjamin Yates.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And Cameron Cox.
Someone
too,
play.
but
Can
it's
someone play "Look at Me, Louie" sound now?
Also Cameron Cox with 12 News, but he's not as cool.
Yeah, no, he was there. He was all right.
Nice guy though.
Yeah, good guy. Hayden Silly was reporting it too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Hayden Silly said that we can call him in to talk about the Phoenix Mercury if we want to.
Oh well, let's do that.
Hayden Silly.
Wix is your.
I'm not advertising Wix. Jack.
I apologize. I was trying to get a Look at Me Louie going, but
How?
I googled Look at Me Louie.
What's the YouTube channel? Is it?
Hold on, let me.
If it's Dan Levitard show, you're doing something wrong. Actually, you're doing something right, but.
It was the Dan Levitard show.
That's exactly the Look at Me Louie sound effect, yeah. That I wasn't going to use.
Sorry.
But I do love that Look at Me Louie sound effect. If you want to play it, go ahead. I'm going to call Hayden now.
Let's do that.
Don't you just love the ringing of a phone in the microphone? Hey! He picked up immediately. Hayden, you're on live radio. We're talking about the Phoenix Mercury.
Yeah, what's up?
So
Snapper, dude.
we are here. Just now mentioned the news of Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi returning to the team next season, and since you are Mr. Women's Basketball, especially Mr. WNBA, please, I would like to hear your analysis and takes on this, please.
Oh, well, first off, thank you for the kind compliments. Appreciate you guys having me on the show. Am I surprised? No, not at all. Dee's one of those players where I feel if she were to retire, she would keep it very quiet. She's one of those players that just loves to play basketball. You don't really have that anymore. You have a lot of people in their respective sports that do a lot of things for what they get outside of it. For the money, for the endorsements, for everything in between. And Diana's just never been that. I mean, she's been a winner basically her entire life, high school, college, the pros. And, I mean, I don't think this is also a way how she would want to go out. If she were to go out in any way, it would probably be winning a championship, or at least getting close to it. And I think after what happened last season, it would not really be ideal for the proclaimed GOAT of the WNBA to have her final season be in the midst of a mid-season coaching change, a 9-31 record, a season where everybody was hurt, where she was hurt. I just think in her thinking, it's not a good way to go out, and plus, she can still contribute regardless of what people might say. I mean, she still puts up good, solid numbers. Is it inefficient? Yes, but, I mean, when you've been in the sport as long as she has and has changed the game like she has, I mean, she can kind of do whatever she wants, really.
Now, I do want to also talk to you about the WNBA draft, because that was something that you were interested in when we both went out to the exit interviews together.
Yes.
Was what Diana Taurasi is also interested about is Paige Beckers. After recovering from injury, we haven't seen her yet. Caitlin Clark is also in this draft. It's a loaded WNBA draft, very loaded, as much as what the NBA's draft was this last summer. What do you have on that with Paige Beckers? You talked to me about your hope for her becoming a Phoenix Mercury, but what do you want to say on the show?
Oh, man. Well, you said it best, Ben. This is a really stacked draft class. Probably one of the most stacked, really, since 2013, I would say, when you had Brittany Griner, Elena Delle Donne, and Skylar Diggins-Smith going, 1, 2, 3 in that order. There's a lot. I think in any other draft, I think Caitlin Clark, she's the consensus number one pick, but Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, even Aaliyah Edwards, they could be number one picks in any other draft class. But this is, as we said, this is one of the most stacked classes. But I truly think that Phoenix is hitting up Paige Beckers' line and saying, listen, the GOAT wants you to come here. We want you to be here. And it's kind of like a passing of the torch moment. I think that's what Diana's looking for. I think she's looking for someone that loves the game like she does, that is as competitive as she is, and somebody who wants to win like she has. And that's a lot of expectations, but I mean, she called Paige Beckers the best player in college basketball 2 seasons ago, even before she won the Naismith Trophy. So it'll be interesting to see what pick Phoenix gets. I mean, there's even a chance that they get the number one pick, and they might get Caitlin Clark. So it's more of a wait and see, but I think Phoenix is anticipating on not getting that number one pick and really making it known that they want Paige Beckers.
Anyone else got a question for Mr. Women's Basketball here, who just totally took a great 5 minutes of talking? This is fantastic.
I wanna just ask him a personal. Hayden, how are you doing, man? How's everything been with PHNX, and how's life, dude?
Oh man, life is good. We are recovering from a cold, hence why I cannot be there in person. But we're feeling a lot better. As Ben said, exit interviews were quite entertaining and eventful. I'm kind of glad for the season to be over, just in the sense that I get a little bit of a break to calm down, focus on school. But it should be a very eventful off season. I'm looking forward to it, and can't really complain.
All right, well, thank you for joining in on the show for a second, Hayden. We do have to start wrapping it up, as we are getting close to the end of the line here.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. I do have to ask, are there people waiting outside the door as we speak?
No, not right now. Why?
Oh, okay. That's a little bit of a shocker. I won't lie.
I know. Wait, who's next? Is it traffic jam or? Oh, okay. Well, we'll go. We'll have to go tussle with someone outside in a second anyway, but thank you, Hayden, for calling in. We got a minute left, so thank you. I'll see you on Monday, hopefully.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, later.
Later.
Hayden Silly, give him a round.
Hey, hang on. There you go.
Yeah, we do have a minute left, so we'll talk about it as a preface for what we're doing next week. How about that?
Let's do it.
Natasha Adair. How are we feeling, boys? How are we feeling? This is the event we've been waiting for. We've had this going on all summer. We knew this was going to happen eventually. We've been planning this since May, actually, for something like this to go on. What are we thinking? What are we hoping for?
Exciting conversations. Talking about everything women's college basketball, and then Big 12. And there's so much we can get into.
Yeah, it's a preview of the next season, and women's basketball did not do too hot. What is happening? Okay. Hi. Someone was coming through the door. What was that?
No idea.
Okay. Well, women's basketball is going to go on. They didn't do too hot last year, but hey, we're going to have a great preview show. It'll be fun. Jack, let's wrap it up.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Later.